Hello. Today I want to talk about math one more time, and I want to use that same number I used in my last video to discuss how computers think. Now, we know when we use a calculator, it's a computer. When we run programs, they're programmed into computers, and they're ran by the software. And so what a computer does is it simply follows data. It follows its programming. That's why it's so efficient. So like right now, they're thinking about having cars that drive themselves. And people say, well, that's not, it can't be done because, cars can't see and cars can't do this here. The thing about it is, you see, cars follow their programming. The problem with human beings is that we know we should be doing certain things, but then we have volition, which takes us out of our mindset, and it creates a secondary scenario. Like you're driving your car and you think, you know what, I want to play the radio. So you reach over and you play the radio instead of just driving the car. Or you want to make a phone call now. We do things that are outside of the parameter of keeping ourselves in line with our task. That's why we can't think as fast as computers. But if we get an understanding of how computers think, at least we can see what's going on and give us a sense of how it's done. So I'm going to use this number I used last time, a very simple number, to multiply 12 times 36. Now, we use a calculator, and you would ask the calculator to give you the answer. You would type in 12 times 36, and answer pops up pretty fast. Okay, it pops up. Now, what happens is there are people running around and multiplying and getting answers and saying that's not correct, add, subtract. No, it's simply running a program. And so this is what happens inside of the computer, what it does. Okay, it's binary. It does this. Okay, it takes the number 12, and beneath it, it starts with number 1, and it doubles it. It goes 2, 4, okay? Then it goes 8, 16, and goes 32. As far as we gotta go, we can go further, but that's far as we need to go, okay? Then under the 36, it doubles the number. It takes 36, it doubles it to 72, to 144, to 288, to 576. And as far as you gotta go, you can go further, but that's not necessary to go any further than that, okay? And then what it does is it matches up the numbers to get the answer. So think about it. When the computer looks at math, it simply takes the number 1 and the number it's dealing with and starts to double it. Okay. So what happens here is, I'll write this down first. It looks at the numbers which equal 12. Okay. In this case, we've got the 4 and the 8. Those numbers equal 12. Okay. So now the answers that come out of that are also matched up. And we have 144 and we have 288. Okay? And so if you add that up, you can see that 144 and 288 equal 432. And that's the answer right there. That's the answer. Okay. So what does that mean? Does it mean that when you do math, you got to go through those steps of laying things out like that? Now you could very easily write it out. Okay. You could sit down and write out the number, and underneath the number you're dealing with, the 12, you would start with 1 and you double, and then the number you're also multiplying it by, you would take that number and then double it, and then you just find what numbers equal the first number, which is 12, and the answer is going to be right there. But what does that mean for us? Well, it means a couple things. It means that computers are pretty efficient at following programs. But also it means that the human mind is better than a computer because we invented it. Now there are people who can do math magically easily, and you see it all the time on TV and on the internet. And I found one thing that ones that I've studied, were people who actually figured out the best way to think mathematically was to double a number. It wasn't about tripling a number. It was about doubling a number. So being able to not just do your two tables, but being able to take any number and double it quickly in your mind is the basis of doing math. And so that's something that we need to look into. Being able to double a number is how all math is done with computers. They simply find the alignment, okay, but it simply takes a number and it doubles it until it finds the answer, but it does it really, really quickly. So that's amazing. So, I would definitely implore you to, look into that, practice out any number you want. It works. All you gotta do is you write down the number. In this case, it's 12 times 36, and you start off always with a 1, and you double it. 1 double to 2 to 4 to 8, so on and so forth. Then you take the other number and you start with that number and you double it, and then you just match up the number. So if it's times 12, you find 12 in the line, and then whatever it equals on the other side, that's the number that you put together for the answer. So it's pretty amazing. And again, what it does is it gives you a sense of mathematical thinking. Being able to double a number, it's pretty easy to double a number. But if you practice it, your mind starts to click. It's a natural way of doing math. So hope you enjoy that. Use that. Have fun. It's a nice little party trick, something you can do. But it's also very functional for thinking mathematically. So not to say you don't need to learn your times tables, but I think it's important for you to learn to double numbers. Okay, start with take 17, double that, 92, double that, 84, double that. Doesn't make a difference. But learning to double numbers is how your mind starts to click mathematically, and that's important. So thanks for watching. Please share, comment, and subscribe. And again, have a great day. Thank you.